Dylan Carey squares. Gravelin thought about throwing behind, held it.
And that's the thing again about this Nebraska baseball team. About I told you that Swanson and Carey would be hitting 6th and 8th today, and they'd be hitting 162 and 231 on the season. You'd probably say it's a rebuilding year and a year Nebraska's struggling, but you look up and they're 4-0 in the Big Ten Conference. They've had a lot of success. They're ranked in the top 25, and sometimes it hasn't always been pretty, but they're a gritty team. They know how to win. They like to compete. They pitch it and play good defense.
Yeah, Carey started the year in the 3-hole, right? Now hitting, 8 and 9, hitting 8 today, but he's been in the 8 and 9 hole both. He's a guy you stick with. Great at short. Solid glove. Called strike, 2-1.
And it's a long season, right? And there's still a lot of season left. And he's a guy, again, could all of a sudden get things going a little bit, heat up, and find himself in the middle of the Nebraska lineup.
That's hit well into left field. Back goes Cadena near the wall and gone. 2-run homer, way to get it going, Dylan Carey.
It's a big-time AB. He gets a pitch he can handle up in the zone and hammers that ball out to left field, ties the score now at 2 for Nebraska. And that's the potential, right? And that's the nice thing of having a guy like Dylan Carey hitting in your 8-hole.
Yeah.
Again, I mean, it's the guy that absolutely could be in the middle of the Nebraska lineup. And that's the kind of at-bat, that's the performance they need from him. He gets a pitch he can handle, and he drives it out to left field.
Second home run of the year for Dylan Carey. And a 2 RBI, 2-run shot knots the game at 2. So through 4 1/3, Bruni had not given up a hit, and suddenly game is knotted at 2, and that is baseball. That's hit sharply through the left side. 3 straight hits for Nebraska. Rhett Stokes drives one through the left side.
That's kind of the saying, when you're down 2 runs, all it takes a bloop and a blast, right? And
right.
And the Overbeek hit, it wasn't a bloop. He hit it pretty good, right? But got in on him a little bit, gets enough to get a base hit, and then Carey with the big blast, all of a sudden he ties the score, and now Nebraska has a go-ahead run on first base with the Rhett Stokes base hit.
Action in the bullpen for Ohio State. And we'll get a visit from Sean Allen, the associate head coach and pitching coach for the Buckeyes. And they are going to go to the bullpen. Signal has been made. Not a bad outing for Bruning, who gave up no hits through 4.
And a little bit surprised they're making the move right now, right? I mean, through 4 1/3, he was unhittable, right? I mean, he had a no-hitter through 4 1/3, and it's not like he started to lose the zone, but at the same time, what we talked about earlier, it felt like Ohio State was trying to get 5, maybe 6 out of him. He gets him to that point, and it's a good quality start for Gavin Bruni.
Haven't picked up a number on our new pitcher yet. It is Jacob Morin. Morin, an 85 to 88 kind of guy.
Yep, with a really good slider from Morin. I mean, he's going to lean on that, change speeds, not overpowering with the fastball, but like I said, he has got a wipeout slider that he'll lean on against this Husker lineup.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for Ohio State, number 31, Jacob Morin.
Sean Allen, the pitching coach for Ohio State. Head coach Bill Mosiello had seen enough. 3 consecutive hits off of Gavin Bruni after a really nice 4 innings. And in comes Jacob Morin. It was just a couple of pitches ago. Dylan Carey goes yard and ties this thing at 2. You know, you asked me to mention this, so I'll say it, Jeff. Dylan Carey is Scott Freese's cousin, and you played with Scott Freese. I think you wanted me to mention this because it gives you an opportunity to talk about your playing days a little bit. So why don't you do that while we have a break here?
Yeah, Scott Freese is a